Hey guys, I'm Garrett with Garrett Films. I wanted to talk to you today about making money making films. I first learned about how to make films 2 years ago, and I basically learned everything on YouTube. I didn't go to film school. You know, I've had a career in sales for the last 20 years and raised in a family, and I got obsessed with making films, documentary films, biographies on regular people's lives. I've started to make money making documentaries for loved ones. You know, I just got back 2 weeks ago from making a film in Connecticut on a guy's 88-year-old father. And the thing I wanted to talk to you about is that how I started making money making films is I did a lot of films for free, you know, just because I love to do it. I mean, I would do it if I didn't get paid, but it's nice to get paid so you can buy, you know, new gear. But I made a lot of films for free. I made a film on my 89-year-old grandfather last year, a feature-length film. Went to Oklahoma City for 10 days, shot 200 hours of footage, and interviewed over 22 different people, and probably spent about 300 hours editing all that footage down to an hour and a half of footage. I have it on my Vimeo page. It's down in the description if you want to check that out. I've also done other films. You know, I guess really the main thing is really where I started is my family. I started making films on my family. So I made a film about my brother. I made a film on my grandfather. I made a film about my dad for the love of the game, about how he loves to play golf. That's actually how I got this last job up in Connecticut, is that a guy that plays in my dad's golf group saw the movie and said, man, I would love to have that on my dad. So, you know, you never know how you're gonna get a job, but doing jobs, you know, filming every day, making stuff, you know, if it's your passion, making films on, you know, regular everyday people will get you jobs. So I don't care if you have a $10,000 camera or an iPhone or a cheap point and click camera. If it's got, you know, HD quality, who cares? Make a movie. Giant squid lavalier mic costs $52. And in my opinion, bang for the buck. You're not gonna find a better lavalier mic than the Giant Squid. I use a cheap Zoom H1 recorder, and I'm actually getting ready to upgrade my sound gear. I think I'm gonna get the H6, but it does a lot better than in-camera audio. I got a Rode shotgun mic that I use as well, that I plug directly into the camera. Really pretty much just a sync audio. Sometimes when I'm shooting B-roll on a film that I'm doing, I like to have the Rode mic plugged directly into the camera. Sometimes I might use some of that audio, just you know, chatter, but not really. It's not really for interviewing situations. Here's a little clip of the grandson of the man that I did the film on a couple weeks ago in Connecticut. But just to give you an idea, I filmed this with my 50mm Nikkor lens, 1.8 f-stop. It was beautiful in Connecticut. I actually shipped all my lighting gear up there, but I shot a bunch of it outside because it was beautiful. The weather, it was like 83 degrees. And the backdrop, this guy's backyard, was beautiful. So here's a little clip of that.
You know, actually one of the most vivid memories is probably when we were playing checkers at the Vermont house he talks about so much. And then we would go on the boat, we'd have a good time, but I remember playing checkers when I was really young, and he asked me if I knew how to play chess, and I said no, and he said, well, let's play checkers then. And we must play checkers for hours.
Like I said, I don't care if you have a cheap camera, whatever it is, go out and make a movie. If you don't make a movie, pick up the phone, call one of your siblings, call your mom and dad, if you still have your grandparents, call your grandparents, tell them you love them. Because you really only have so much time on earth with these people. You don't really realize it sometimes until they're gone. Thanks for subscribing. Have a great day. Peace. See ya. All I gotta say is thank you for subscribing if you subscribed. If you haven't subscribed, that's okay too.